KIDK Eyewitness News 3 continues.
Governor Brad Little recommended a $1 million increase in the budget for suicide prevention. The newly developed state 5-year plan aims to reduce suicides in Idaho 20% by 2025. But the Suicide Prevention Action Network of Idaho, or SPAN, dissolved as of February 28th. Our local chapter sees the ongoing need and voted to keep a resource here going by creating a new nonprofit organization. It is called Community Suicide Prevention. So I wanted to find out what they are doing because they are so new and to pay it forward.
Well, it's dear to our hearts. I lost a son to suicide, and so did Russ.
Sheila Murdoch and Russ Wheatley are the chair and co-chair of the newly formed Community Suicide Prevention Group. Sheila has been working with the focus of suicide prevention for 15 years. Russ has been with the group since 2013. They have a lot of experience and see a big need for suicide prevention locally.
The more you start to find out about it, it's touched more lives than you realize, and people just don't talk about it because of the stigma.
Used to be that stigma where if you talk about it, it's going to happen. That's been proven to not be the case.
The numbers from the Idaho Health Department show suicide is the #2 cause of death for the age group 15 to 35. When you increase that age to 45, suicide is seen more in men. Russ says we see those high numbers locally.
I think completed suicides in 2017, just in Bonneville County, there were 47. So there's a huge need, and then if you add Pocatello and the rest of the eastern side of the state, there's some pretty big numbers. And so, you know, we've got to impact that somehow, some way.
The Community Suicide Prevention Group promotes education and support groups, training, and community awareness. One of their big areas of focus is to teach people how to have resiliency and good coping skills. But as a friend or a family member, what signs do you look for?
Difficulty sleeping, depression, grades changing, isolating, depression, anxiety type symptoms, nightmares. Nightmares are a big thing to watch for. Of course, giving things away.
Sheila says if you have a concern about someone, start a conversation with them and listen.
It does not give them the idea.
The group covers from Rexburg to Pocatello. They hold meetings the first Thursday of every month at noon upstairs in the medical office building on the west side of Ermac. More and more volunteers are showing up at the meetings, but they would love to have more.
You can see the whole program growing and the good things that we're doing for the community, so that's kept us involved.
Time to pay it forward.
We have done a memorial walk each September for about 15 years. And so because of that...
Shaylee, how are you? I'm Corey with Mountain America Credit Union. And we're here today because we've heard about all you're doing and all the lives you're impacting, and we're here to recognize you and your organization. And because of that, I'm here to pay it forward. So I brought with me today $500 that I know you can use to further impact the lives of our community and make even a bigger impact where we live. So
oh my goodness.
On behalf of Mountain America Credit Union, I'd like to pay it forward to you.
Wow.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You know what this does, and this is the truth? This saves lives because the money provides for us to do training and get the word out and break down the stigma. And when you talk about it, you save lives. So you just saved somebody's life.
Awesome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, what a surprise. Here, you hold on to it, I'll drop it. I'm shaking. Oh my goodness.
If you would like to contact the Community Suicide Prevention Group, it does have a Facebook page. They are also in the process of developing a web page. They do hold a suicide loss support meeting the first Thursday of each month. It is held at 7 p.m. at the Idaho Falls Public Library. It is free to attend. They also hold a couple fundraisers throughout the year that they can use some volunteers to help with always. Watch for a golf scramble in June and an awareness run walk in July, plus a memorial walk and a conference to be held in September. Our Pay It Forward stories air the second Wednesday of every month, so if you know of a nonprofit organization or someone who deserves to be recognized for their contributions to the area, let me know. Just log on to KIDK.com and click on Pay It Forward off to the right side or under the Lifestyle tab at the top and fill out the form. And just click Submit. It comes right to me. You can see some past stories as well. Or you can just send me an email to tkunz, that's TKUNZ, @KIDK.com.